What is going on, guys? My name is Hum Games, this is Rapid Essence, and welcome to our top 10 list of 2016. In this video we are bringing you our top 10 most anticipated horror games of 2016. Note that this list is not in order of the best, we simply found our top 10 most anticipated and placed them in a list. If we missed anything from this list, be sure to leave a comment down below and let us know.
Kicking off our list with number 10 is the Hum Abductions. The Hum Abductions is a single-player adventure horror game that is being produced for the PC, Mac, and PS4, using the powerful and visually appealing Unreal Engine 4. Thought of as an immersive and frightening story-driven game, Abductions is a prequel for the Hum game, the alien invasion simulator, both parts of a huge sci-fi/horror universe called the Hum Universe. In Abductions, you will play the role of Holly Sanders, a mother and wife who is living hard days since her husband's mysterious vanishing months ago. Lonely and disturbed with her little son Dan as her only company, Holly will uncover the past and present events of the Sanders family while facing a terrifying approaching revelation. According to the developers, you'll be able to play levels that take place inside your mind while aliens experiment on you. The game's release date was to be Q1 of 2016. Unfortunately, March is nearly over, so if they plan on releasing this game for Q1, it would have to be soon.
Number 9 is a game that I am very excited for, We Happy Few. As stated on its website, We Happy Few is the tale of a plucky bunch of moderately terrible people trying to escape from a lifetime of cheerful denial. The game is set in a drug-fueled retro-futuristic city called Wellington Wells, where the face-painted inhabitants are kept under control with a drug called joy. The player takes the role of a downer, a person who refrains from taking joy. The downers comprise an underground resistance movement that is trying to escape from Wellington Wells. However, the town's citizens do not take kindly to downers, so players have to act like they are high on joy in order to blend in. They must scavenge for food and supplies as they try to survive in this procedurally generated world. Currently announced for Xbox One, Windows, Mac, and Linux, We Happy Few will be released in June 2016. However, you will be able to join the fun before then by joining on Microsoft Game Preview and the Steam Early Access in 2016.
Number 8 is a game you may not have yet heard of, but that doesn't mean it's not as good as the others. Allison Road is a first-person survival horror game currently in development. In Allison Road, you will take on the role of an unnamed protagonist who wakes up one day without any recollection of prior events. Kind of like my Sunday mornings. Over the course of 5 nights, it is your objective to uncover the whereabouts of your family, unravel the mysteries of the house, and face off against Lily and other dark entities that are nested deep within its walls. The single-player campaign will mostly take place in one British townhouse. Your British townhouse. Allison Road is hopefully going to be released at the end of Q3 2016 according to the developers.
Coming in at number 7 is Perception, a game in development by ex-Bioshock and Dead Space developers. Perception is a narrative horror adventure where you play Cassie, a young blind woman who has suffered visions of a mysterious mansion somewhere in New England. After extensive research, she tracks it down. The mansion is an abandoned estate on Echo Bluff, a remote peninsula overlooking the Atlantic Ocean in Gloucester, Massachusetts. Cassie ventures inside, desperate to discover the root of her visions. Although she is blind, Cassie uses a weird interpretation of what echolocation might look like. So any sound creates a visualization, allowing Cassie and the player to see. The gameplay video shows how this works. Bill Gardner is one of the developers working on the game, a 12-year irrational veteran who worked on everything from SWAT 4 to Bioshock Infinite. Gardner worked on the Welcome to Rapture, Medical Pavilion, and Fort Frolic levels from the first Bioshock. These were considered more slower-paced, horror-styled levels in the game, and it's this kind of specialism that fueled the creation of Perception. With his expertise on board, I can guarantee that Perception is going to be one of a kind.
Coming in as our number 6 is Until Dawn: Rush of Blood. This game was originally thought to be a DLC or expansion to the ever-so-popular Until Dawn, but Sony Entertainment has confirmed that Rush of Blood will be a standalone game. Rush of Blood will be exclusive to the PlayStation VR on PS4. Until Dawn: Rush of Blood is a descent into madness, taking you on a terrifying roller coaster ride of thrills and scares in a fast-paced, arcade-styled shooter. A first-person VR experience, Rush of Blood takes its players on a thrilling arcade, on-rails roller coaster ride through multiple levels. The developers have said that playing Until Dawn: Rush of Blood in VR is incredibly different to playing games of a similar genre, in the traditional method of sitting in front of a TV screen. So we're looking forward to seeing how players react. The release date for Until Dawn: Rush of Blood is yet to be announced, but said to be released sometime in 2016.
Taking 5th place in our list is a game that gives me the shivers every single time I think about it. Routine is a first-person survival horror game set on an abandoned moon base designed around an 80s vision of the future. Your job is to find enough data and survive long enough to uncover the truth behind the strange disappearance of everyone stationed on the Lunar Research Station. Some of the features of Routine include a non-linear experience that lets you explore any part of the fully open moon base and find out secrets that other players may not. Be immersed with full body awareness, dead zone aiming, no HUD, no health bars or point systems. You must run, hide and survive the best you can against what lurks inside the base. There are no health packs or multiple lives. In Routine, there is a permadeath system that will keep you on the edge. Routine has no exact release date but is said to be released sometime during 2016.
Bashing its way in at number 4 is the gruesome Dead Island 2. Dead Island 2 is the sequel to the 2011 video game Dead Island. Duh. This is the third major installment in the series and will be releasing on the PS4, Xbox One and on Windows. Dead Island 2 takes place in California. Zombie California. You may explore the vast Golden State from lush forests to sunny beaches. Wield a variety of over-the-top, handcrafted weapons against humans and undead enemies. Upgrade your vehicles, grab your friends, and take a permanent vacation to the zombie apocalypse. Dead Island 2 has opt-out 8-player multiplayer, meaning you can solo if you like. But if you would rather, you can have up to 7 other players playing alongside you in this immersive journey. Dead Island 2 is set to be released during 2016.
Slashing its way into our third place is Friday the 13th. I'd hope all of you horror fans have seen the movie of this. If not, you should definitely go watch it. Friday the 13th is an upcoming horror survival game that is to be released on the Xbox One, PC and PS4. The game is being published by Gun Media and developed by IllFonic using Unreal Engine 4. Friday the 13th will consist of a single player mode as well as a multiplayer mode. In single player mode, the player controls a camp counselor that must survive a night at Camp Crystal Lake and outlast Jason Voorhees, or can play as Jason and try to kill all the people there. Multiplayer mode features a Predator-Prey style system where one player controls Jason and the rest plays counselors. The game will offer players a unique feature where they can customize Jason's physical appearance and select weapons for him to use. Players can choose from multiple masks and outfits that resemble the ones worn by Jason in various Friday the 13th films, in addition to choosing from an arsenal of machetes, axes, and other melee weapons. Another cool feature of Friday the 13th is that the game offers a new feature called Movie Trailer Creator, where players can use clips from gameplay to create their own horror movie trailers.
Coming in at number 2 is the amazing Doom. No, not that Doom. This Doom. Before any of you say anything, no, it's not like Halo. Produced by ID Software and published by Bethesda Softworks, the game will be a reboot of the Doom series and is the first major installment in the series since the release of Doom 3 in 2004. Doom is set to be released on Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Doom will be a first-person shooter which has badass demons, big effing guns, and moving really fast. The game will feature a large arsenal of weapons, which can be collected and freely switched by players throughout the game. Many classic weapons, including the Super Shotgun and the BFG 9000, will make a return. Many enemies from the original games like the Revenant, Mancubus, and Cyber Demon return as well, some of them redesigned. Doom is to be released on May 13th, 2016, which is only over a month away.
Our final game in our top 10 list of horror games for 2016 is the very well known and extremely terrifying Outlast. More specifically, Outlast 2. Currently in development by Red Barrels Games, it serves as an indirect sequel to Outlast and is set to be released for the PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Outlast 2 is set in the same universe as the first game, but with different characters and a different setting. Outlast 2 is a twisted new journey into the depths of the human mind and its dark secrets. The game's description reads, "No conflict is ever black and white, but once the dust has settled, the victors get to decide who is right and who is wrong, who is good and who is evil. Human nature pushes us to extremes of violence and depravity, which we can then justify by divine inspiration and a promise of paradise to come. Horror rises from desperation and blind faith. Outlast 2 will test your faith, pushing players to a place where going mad is the only sane thing to do." Outlast 2 is set to be released sometime in the fall of 2016, and I can personally say that this is my most anticipated horror game of 2016. Remember that this list is not in order of the top 10 best, 1 is just as good as 10, we just picked our top 10 most anticipated horror games and placed them all in a list. If you think we missed anything from this list, please leave a comment down below and we'll add it into our second version of the top 10 most anticipated horror games of 2016. This list was brought to you by Rapid Essence and Calum Games. For all your gameplay and gaming news, stick around with us here at Orioncy.